Hello YouTube, welcome to another Kuro no Kiseki to Crimson Sin analysis update video. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done one of these. After I finished Kuro no Kiseki, and we just did our first analysis of Kuro no Kiseki II Crimson Sin. And this time we're going to be covering the latest news on new updates of the Kuro no Kiseki II Crimson Sin characters and new info regarding them. So, without further ado, let's get started. And first things off is that Crimson Sin is gonna launch in Japan on September 29th. So definitely look forward to when you get to pre-order your copies. I'm gonna make sure I pre-order my copy through PlayAsia. So yeah. And also, there's gonna be a live stream that's gonna be a pre-recorded video that will showcase the new content or gameplay, at least maybe, for Crimson Sin by Dengeki Online. So it's gonna happen tomorrow as I'm recording this today. So look forward to when they're gonna release more new info. Oh yeah, by the way, where I'm getting all these info is from my Twitter user, and that's been released, named Hansuke. He's getting me info is very huge of this, because yeah, I get all my info either way. But anyway, the next up, we're gonna be showing off the weekly Famitsu page of Swin Abel and Nadia and as you guys can see, holy shit, their designs are pretty damn good. Pretty good, honestly. Even though it's completely curled art-wise, regardless, they look pretty fantastic. You get Swin with his dual swords, with a basically recustomized outfit or recolored outfit. Same with Nadia, and Nadia herself, she has the similar outfit she has in Tajimori. Both Swin and Nadia, they have the same different outfits with similar design. And it looks like Nadia herself has gotten longer hair. So yeah, I imagine they're around 15, 16 at least. So yeah. Well, anyway, we also got the fact that we got more Famitsu Crimson Sin pages as well. So yeah, first page revolves a lot of stuff with chapter select, side A, side B, whatever this Mare thing is, I believe some kind of stealth thing for Swin. And the next part's gonna be the new areas that are gonna be focused on the second game. New areas that we couldn't encounter. I believe we're gonna be encountering a lot of stuff from the old town of Edith, where they mentioned a lot of different locations involving Edith that we couldn't get to because we were only limited to a few places. And if you guys remember that scene during the Vaughn and Shizuna where they drive around, it's gonna be covering a lot of more info. It covers a lot of different areas that we couldn't go to as they show pictures, but or at least hopefully we can go to these areas too. So let's discuss a bit more of these info, okay? But first, we're gonna show off some screenshots. First off is gonna be side B. It's gonna be we're likely going to be teaming up with Nadia and Swin with the main Elaine. And yeah, Elaine, those two look fantastic, honestly. Those two outfit wise. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing more of them, and we hopefully get to show their gameplay, and hopefully we get to do a lot of screen time battle with them as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, we got some more Crimson Sin in screenshots of Nadia and Swin. There's a few of them that are pretty good. If you guys want to go check out some of these info, go look up twitter.com/Hansuke21, and you guys will get your info, latest like info regarding like Crimson Sin. And yeah, it seems like they're gonna have their usual outfits likely. Hoping like some get like new attacks at least, especially for like this new thing. And also we get to do side A, which we get to team up with Judith and Quatre as with Vaughn, which is very interesting because we've only seen new outfits from Elaine and Agnes, but never from Quatre and Judith. I'm assuming they're gonna stick with the same outfits likely. And there's also Gotch too, so I'm guessing Gotch is gonna return as well, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, here's also new character illustration of Swin, Abel, and Nadia Rain, which pretty sure they're pretty good. They're honestly pretty good, honestly. We're gonna be seeing a lot of these new arts later on, hopefully, for Crimson Sin. And now, let's discuss the new locations of Crimson Sin, which will be, like, interesting because we've never been to these kinds of places. So, first stop, we're gonna be discussing the first new location. I believe it's called Mesodam City, and I believe we've never been here before. I heard, like, there was stuff mentioning Mesodam City, but it looks so interesting as the fact that hopefully we can encounter more new info about Edith at least. I hope it's in Edith, if I'm remembering correctly, but anyway. This one's gonna be a port. I remember they mentioned something about a port, and like, it'll be very interesting to see what they're having stored there. It looks pretty cool, honestly. And then next is the Trion Tower. If you guys remember, one of the main things in this game was they kept mentioning Trion Tower, and we couldn't actually go there in the first game. So there's apparently a mall, and then there's the Trion Tower. So we're likely going to be definitely exploring that area as well, because people said the Trion Tower is like the staplement of like the whole city itself, because it's a very huge tower. And then next up is gonna be the Liberal Antenna Shop. I have no idea what the Liberal Antenna Shop is. If anyone can like tell me in the comment section below about what this shop is, I would love to know. Alright, and now we're gonna be going to the next screenshot. And next screenshot is obviously in the town of Edith. Which is pretty interesting. There's a marsh where there's like shops in the middle, and there's like a photograph. It's like a market, and then there's like people selling their portraits too, which I'm hoping we get to see more of this as well. And also the next photo is gonna be I believe like the founder. I forgot who the founder was. I'm trying to remember, but like, well, if you know what I mean. Hopefully I get to remember when I look at my other info. And next is gonna be, I don't know what this is, but it's looking like maybe like more from Longline. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping we get to know the name of these places at least. And even they got a follow-up photo of that, so I'm hoping we get to know what this area is as well. And yeah. Next up, we're gonna be seeing what this stealth mission of Swin Abel. So we got this stealth mission right here, as Swin is trying to do some stealth. It looks like we're gonna be tailing a target, controlling as him. As you guys can see, like there's like a bar where you're found and then you're lost, and you press X to hide, R3 for shard skill. So, very interesting how that game's gonna go. So yeah. There's also gonna be the fact that you're gonna be tailing them as well, so it'll be very interesting to see how this is gonna work as well. Next up is gonna be about Mare. So what Mari is gonna do, I'm assuming this is gonna be something involving hacking. And we're gonna be playing as Mari, and there's gonna be this time limit and this search thing. And there's gonna be enemies too. And there's gonna be button prompts where it says triangle, up, left on the D-pad. So I'm hoping like these minigames aren't like too bad. And next up, we're gonna be discussing the next info. The next info will be the chapter select for side A and side B. So if you guys don't know what the side A, side B thing, it reminds me of Hajimari, where we get to choose our chapters from between the Lloyd route, the C route, the green route. So I'm feeling a lot of Hajimari vibes with this, because we get to do a chapter select. One is starring as Vaughn. He gets to team up with Quatre and Judith to select the chapter for side A. And then there's side B, which is Swin. He gets to team up with Nadia and Elaine. I'm wondering how Elaine's gonna play through with side B. But anyway, that's about part 1 for this info. I'm gonna see you guys on the info that came out like a month ago. Alright, we're gonna be covering the second part, which I couldn't cover last month because I really wanted more info to come out. So like, we're gonna be discussing this info, even though people probably already know about this. So we're gonna start with the Famitsu scan pages of Crimson Sin. And you guys see, there's gonna be very interesting stuff. One being, of course, the two new characters that are likely gonna be playable of the Graal's Ritter, which is Rion and Celis, which is gonna be very interesting to see how they do. And yeah, we got ourselves artwork of Celis or Ortesia, and we got Rion Balthazar. Celis' art looks pretty cool. Looks pretty sick, honestly. And Rion, it looks pretty normal. He has like this noble stance of his, so it'll be pretty interesting. As for those wondering, Celis is the fourth Dominion, and Rion's the 11th, I think. Yeah, the 11th Dominion. So like, yeah. It'll be very interesting to see how they do in battle. I'm assuming we're gonna get like side battles of them as well, so like, yeah. Which will be pretty interesting. Anyway, let's continue onwards. First off, we're gonna show up more screenshots of Celis and Rion Balthazar. Which one is pretty cool. And yeah, Celis looks awesome. I don't know what the background is, but she looks fucking awesome. We're likely gonna probably do like a team up with them, and we get to play as them as well. So like, yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how it goes. And if there's also a photo of Celis, or Rion, doing his stigma, which I'm assuming that's gonna be an S-craft of his. And also, we got Celis, her actual sword isn't really a great sword. It's actually like a whip, a sword whip. So somehow similar to like the Sword of the Creator from Byleth of Three Houses. It's almost like it was copied off of that, but like that's so cool. Like she could probably be the second like character in history to do a whip sword. That's pretty awesome as well. Next up, we got info involving the nightmare-clad Grendel Zolga. Which, yeah. Honestly, I was wondering about what that red Grendel is. And we figure out it's gonna be Grendel Zolga. And like, he's probably gonna be our new antagonist, involving likely the 8th Genesis, for sure. Like, that's gonna be scary. because we don't know who this person gonna be. We don't know why that person has a Grendel, and also it looks very menacing. Like he's probably gonna be like killing people for sure. You can see like in the next photo in the background that he probably just takes out 2 people with his menace look on his face, on that face. So yeah, you see Vaughn and Elaine encounter a guy that has that's wearing like a suit with a hat, kind of like Lloyd from Spy X Family, but is very dark shaded because like you probably don't want to show its face or something like that. And we're probably gonna fight the Grendel Zoga in battle, as we're seeing Vaughn versus Grendel Zoga in a picture right there. And then there's a screenshot of Scarlet Altera, which it is actually the Red Mare, but it's actually called Scarlet Altera. I'm assuming it's gonna be more severe, I guess, but it's gonna be very evil, like, for sure. It looks way similar to Mare, but yeah. I'm hoping like I see good things out of Scarlet Altera. But yeah. And also, I believe that pretty much covers the info I can only get from Celis Rion Altera. For now. Yeah, for now, I guess. But unfortunately, that's all we can actually conclude for this update video for Crimson Sin. So yeah, looking forward to the Dengenki update and see what we have in store for us in the for Crimson Sin. I guess I'll see you guys all next time.